When I go outside, all I feel is the wind blowing through the sky and the buffalo running through the valley.
I hear birds singing, I hear a buffalo stampede, which makes a boom. I hear whales, which make a song. I hear crickets in the night. I feel happy when I hear these creatures singing. I feel at peace when I hear them make a song. And I feel inspired when I hear these beautiful creatures singing.
I want you to write unity in the middle with a circle around it, and we're going to mind map, just like we did before. My man Earl the Pearl, I know he doesn't mind me showing you his, but this is what I expect. Okay? And yes, he did write about his crow girlfriend on him. Come on! He is on him. He is on him. Okay? So I want everybody to get it out. Get your mind map out. Let's get working. Where do you feel united the most? What creates the most unity in your life? How did the buffalo create unity amongst our people? Community feeds. One of my favorite things to do. Go to the feed. Gatherings. Tristan, share one, please.
Yeah. When one is down, we comfort them.
When one is down, we comfort them. That's great. My name is Jacob Turcott. I'm the 7th grade English instructor as well as the Native American Club advisor. We, as a staff, had sat down in the past and we decided that we needed to do something different here at Poplar. We would ask students, what kind of Indian are you? Who is your relation? And the students couldn't answer those questions. We're right here in the middle of the Fort Peck Reservation and we have children that don't even know where they come from. And we thought, what ways can we change that? We had to do something different to reach them, to engage our students. And the Buffalo Unity Project came about.
You guys ever seen ledger art before? This is a contemporary take on a historic type of art. I try to strictly use our Dakota and Nakoda designs in my artwork. I think of it as contributing to preserving our heritage. I brought a couple examples of some original ledger drawings. This particular one here is a drawing of Sitting Bull. How many of you know who Sitting Bull is? Well, this is a ledger drawing that he did in the pictograph fashion. So that's how he would have wrote his name. Because we didn't have a written language, so that's why everything was done in pictograph form. And this one's actually a depiction of a buffalo hunt and then the celebration that goes along with it. A lot of the things that taught us how to be as Native people, as Dakota, came from observing and learning from the buffalo. Even some of the dreams that we had kind of included the buffalo, and this is a kind of a pretty wild interpretation of a dream that somebody might have had.
We're trying to think outside of the box and reach our students in a new way, and we felt very important that culture was our vehicle. We're trying to study the buffalo all across the curriculum, all the way from PE class, shop, art, music, all throughout the core classes. When we hunted the buffalo, would I be able to do that all by myself? No, I needed the other members of the tribe to help me. So that buffalo created unity amongst our people. Okay, we had to work together to hunt it. We had to work together to track the buffalo, even just find where the buffalo were at. That's where the message or the theme of unity kind of came into play, is the buffalo created that for our people. You know, our people have been through a lot. Our children have been through a lot. And those buffalo have been through a lot. People tried to wipe us off the face of this earth, and we're still here. And a lot of it has to do with that buffalo. Bringing it all together in unity will create that healing. It's powerful. powerful. They need to know the importance of that animal.
Buffalo has always been the Native Americans' economy. They provided everything we needed at one time. They're our modern day Walmart. And that's how the federal government, by destroying the buffalo, they try to destroy the Native Americans' culture.
That connection that we have with that animal is very, very deep. And when the buffalo went away from this area, we lost that connection. And at times, our people were just that, lost because of it. So when the buffalo were reintroduced to our reservation here, I think that connection was brought back. And the only way to foster that connection or to rebuild that connection is to study. Study, why did they go away? Why did they come back? And what can we do to keep them here? 130-year absence. That buffalo was gone from our home here. It caused a lot of confusion, a lot of lost souls, a lot of heartache for our people when the buffalo went away. But now that we have reconnected with that animal, maybe our connection to ourselves will become better, who we are.
And each and every one of you will be where we are today as you get older. Some of you will be council members. Some of you will work at this school. Some of you will work for the tribes. But this will never end. You guys will have to carry this on.
Don't be scared. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. I wasn't very confident when I was younger. Yeah, it was being scared to stand up in front of my peers and sing. They all knew I sang. But back when I was in school, being Indian wasn't cool. You guys don't be scared to show that. You know, don't be scared to show how you guys sing in front of people. So it says, grandfather, help me.
Help me.
This pipe is sacred. I love this way of life because I want to live. Oh gosh, and I, how maki, I, oh, hey, oh, hey, chano pakere, wakaye, oh, hey, oh, hey.
What's the importance of the buffalo to the people?
When my brother here, Perry, and we had a chance to go into the reintegrated youth offenders, that's a federal hold for adolescents. It was sad, but probably the most population was from Fort Peck at that time. That means young people your age. It was sad to see that many people from Fort Peck, because most of the people that enter unresolved grief and loss. And how does that affect us? The buffalo. The buffalo gives us strength, endurance, and perseverance. Their DNA is a part of us now. So through them, people that tried to kill our native people, genocide, we're still here.
How can the buffalo help heal our people now?
By watching them, observing them. When they went out for the buffalo hunt, they shot a buffalo. The other buffalo, he said, these are grown men, made them cry. The buffaloes tried to help them up, to stand them up. because one of the relatives were there laying down. Our way is not to hurt each other. Our way is to help each other, like the Buffalo Nation does.
Just a quick reminder, again, what we are about to do is something very special. Not too many kids your age get to see something like this, get to experience something like this. We want to remain respectful to the culture. So in order to do that, we have to do things a certain way. And one of the things that we have to do is this pipe ceremony.
If you've never done this and you've never been around this, remember, this is part of who we are. We're going to kill a buffalo. We're taking that life. So when we smoke this pipe, we're offering good things for that spirit of that buffalo. We're asking that when that buffalo goes across, that they meet him in a good way, because he's going to provide food for our people. It's one of the most honorable things these buffalo do for us. They teach us a lot of things. If you watch a buffalo in a storm, a buffalo faces the storm. It doesn't turn away from the storm. And that's where we grow our teachings. As we start to grow up and we start to understand our culture, that's why I always pray to that buffalo, because that buffalo teaches us how to be strong. When we're faced with adversity, when we're faced with tough times, well, I always think back to that buffalo. And that's what gives me that strength to continue to push through. I know you guys have lived, some of you have lived tough lives.
Hey guys, look, there's a buffalo way over there. Go look at it.
What does it mean to be strong?
The buffalo remind me of friends. If one is down, they protect each other, feeling free as can be. They stay together when one is hurt. Reminds me of a flock of birds, always staying together.
Buffaloes teach us to go through storms.
The buffalo helps us show our true colors. We will feel the pain, the same pain our ancestors felt. As I am writing this, I can feel the cries and lost souls of the ancestors before me. They try to make us feel ashamed about who we are. Seeing my people prove them wrong. We are still here. In this together, we are one.
Robbie's gonna step in now. He's gonna show us a few things about the buffalo. We're gonna gut the buffalo, and while he's doing that, he will explain some things that he's doing.
Aren't your hands cold?
Oh, not now. This buffalo's warm inside. This is a heart, buffalo's heart. It's way bigger, but you got mango.
Your mom take that to your mom.
Can I hold it after you? I don't want to touch that.
These are kidneys.
I don't want to touch that. That's what they hold.
Long time ago when they used to they take the fat off his kidneys here and you make your corn balls and your pemmican. They mix this up there with pulverized meat and berries, and that preserves your meat. Traditionally, when a hunter makes his first kill,
Francis said he'd take a bite.
He'd take a bite of that liver.
He's gonna take a bite of the liver.
Buffalo Unity Project coming to a close, guys.
We were touching on Indian Ed for All throughout this week. You know, it would be fantastic to see another school jump on board with this and say, hey, Poplar has this awesome Indian Ed for All unit that falls within the Common Core State curriculum of Montana. Let's try this out. And I think that we did a phenomenal job in creating an Indian Ed for All unit around the buffalo.
We are going to go around the room and we're going to go clockwise. And we are going to share one thing that we liked.
It felt weird to see the buffalo die because I'd never seen one in front of me.
So the mixed emotions, you didn't know what to feel. You're taking a life, even if it is an animal, that's a living thing, that's part of us, that's part of our people. So yeah, I could totally relate to that mixed emotion and not knowing what to feel. J-Dog, what do you think, partner?
The Buffalo Project was exciting.
The Buffalo Project in general, the whole thing? What did you like the most? The pipe ceremony, that's pretty neat. I've heard that answered more than once. Was it your first pipe ceremony? Pretty neat to see, huh? We have some students that find it very difficult to share, whether it be on paper or whether it be orally. I could relate to that. I could relate to not wanting to share how I feel. Do we always listen to our heart? Over time, I've realized and I've come to learn how healing that can be. We come from all walks of life in our community. We're all willing to help each other, no matter who we are. At times, it seems that we have forgotten. We have forgotten that we're better, we're stronger as a group, as a whole. The buffalo created that for our people. Now, how can we continue that now?
Everyone can heal in their own unique ways. Searching for truth, like buffalo searching for food. Life is very valuable, precious like the blood that runs through our veins.
There's beauty in the world even when you can't see it. Run free like the wind and buffalo. We are more than just a number.
Quiet on set!
Let's quiet, please. Let's focus.
To flow with intelligence, to challenge unknown, to always be true, to always give respect.
Rolling.